Hi everyone, this is Scott from thecontrolleronline.com, and this is the Bastion video review. Bastion is the first title in this year's Summer of Arcade, and I'm going to let the narrator take over for a minute.
I'll see you in the next one. Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road.
So as you can see, the narrator likes to talk, and he's going to be telling you
sees what's left of the rippling wall.
Just about everything the kid sees and does. But like I said in the text review, what he really does is fill in background info on what's going on here.
That a survivor?
Here's our first fight.
No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops
now he was pretty easy because I'm playing this on the New Game Plus, so I've already gone through the game once. So my guy's a little bit powered up.
An old repeater falls out of the sky.
So the first, actually the second weapon you find, and this one's a ranged weapon. It's a machine gun. It's pretty cool. Still, everybody loves the trusty hammer for smashing things.
He's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink.
So this is how they handle healing in this game. It's just drinks of water that you can fill up with fountains you find around the world.
A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
Again, I'm smashing the crap out of these squirts because I'm on the New Game Plus and a little bit more powerful than they are. So here's the loading screen. Loading's not too bad, especially since it's a downloaded game. It shouldn't take very long, usually 15 to 30 seconds, but there's not too many loading screens, and they're usually in between the action.
He sets foot inside one of Zealandia's famous watering holes. Wait, haven't I? Anyway, Rhonda's place just brings back memories.
So here we're going to get introduced to the shield. His trusty shield. With this shield, you can, if you time it right, you can counter enemies' attacks and send it back at them. I believe I can pull one off here. Smash this turret.
Clang.
There you go. If you time it right, it goes right back at him.
And the kid'll feel like a new man.
So here we have the distillery. This is how we do power-ups in the game. You can find different drinks around and you equip them. And you can see they give various stats bonuses. Some will also add a penalty as well. Depends on which ones you take. So I have a bunch unlocked here. As I said, this is a run-through of the New Game Plus, so you can see what kind of different powers you can get your hands on here. And let's check out the arsenal. This is where you
pick the best tools for the job.
As the narrator says, you can pick your weapons. Again, I have a bunch of weapons unlocked here. You won't have so many of this early on in the game. Dueling pistol's gotta be my favorite though. So I like to take a range and a melee, and here you can also equip your special abilities. These you find throughout the game or you can purchase. So I'm going to take the one dual decider. That's for the, it's basically a really strong shot for the dueling pistols. And we're back in the action.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy.
So here's the first boss fight.
Spoiled blueberries fills the air.
Do some big guys that they call scumbags. Again, I'm making pretty short work of them because this is near the first of the game. Powered up pretty high. To give you a sense though that Bastion is an RPG, but it's all about the action too. It's fast paced, there's stuff all around you. This guy's coming after you, you can throw your sword out. And when you win, they drop a bunch of shards. These are stuff you use to rebuild the world.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive.
And like he said, our whole goal here is to collect cores and shards, and they can repair the Bastion.
Power to good use.
And this is the Bastion right here.
Now
so
the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
This is your base. As you can see, you can travel up from there, and you can build buildings here.
kid ponders what to build.
So we're gonna set up a forge, I believe. Oh. And from the forge, what you can do is upgrade weapons. So we'll have a look at this.
And we can start right here.
You find the materials throughout the world that you can use.
You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with a barrel.
As you can see there, you can only pick one of two. And if you look back and forth between the two, they're usually sort of conflicting, so you have to make your choice. You know, do you want reload speed or do you want accuracy? Do you want damage or do you want critical hit chance?
To master the musket,
you can always come back and change them, and it doesn't cost you further. Also, here's one of the features that they have in Bastion. This is the proving grounds. There's one for each weapon. Basically, the object of this one, this is for the Fang Repeater, is to hit all the targets before the floor falls out from under you. As you can see, this one doesn't look too hard right now because I have the weapon pretty much maxed out. A lot of these are really tough, especially the ones for the hammer and the machete. I had a real hard time getting first place on these ones. As you can see, this one, once you get everything upgraded, it wasn't too hard. So it unlocked all 3 prizes at once. These are the third prize, second prize, first prize. So prizes are usually materials to upgrade the weapons, as these first 2 are, and the third here you'll see is a special ability. You can equip at
the plans to survive the calamity. It had to be stab weeds.
So as you can see, this is just an example of some of the different environments we have in Bastion. Some of the great looking visuals we've got. I had a great time with this game, and as you can see, the hand-painted backgrounds really added to the atmosphere.
He figures it ought to be deeper down.
So this is Bastion. As you saw in the text review, we gave it a 9 out of 10, and we had a really good time with it. After you finish the main game, you can go back for the main game, New Game Plus they call it, and you can run through it again with all your experience and items intact. So check out Bastion on Xbox Live Arcade this summer.
No breaking a cage like that, but the kid tries anyway.